What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Breaking news podcast audio from 2021 shows that Laurel did not call Michael B. Jordan corny. So for those of you who haven't been following the story, basically, there was a situation where Michael B. Jordan called out the chick who was interviewing him about the movie Creed 3. And he was basically like, wait, aren't you the chick who used to call me corny back in school? And then ensued a really awkward moment between the two of them of her being like, ha, 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 ha. And then her at the end of the interview being like, well, you're not corny anymore. Anyways, audio has been revealed that says she never called him corny. Well, let's check out the audio for ourselves. And honestly, I want this to be an open discussion. What do you guys think? Let's come to this conclusion together. So this audio I'm going to play right now is from a podcast and a conversation between two women. Laurel, the lady that was accused of, hey, you're the one that was calling me corny back in the day, and some chick named Dominique DeDiva. She's also like some host for some radio show and, you know, some chick shit. I don't know, guys. Trying to keep up with the stuff. There's a lot of different platforms here that I've never heard of before. But anyways, the first woman that speaks is not the lady who was accused. The first woman that speaks is this other chick who's now a new character in this whole story and situation. Let's check it out.
You know what I really think deep down inside? I think that Michael B. Jordan is just like a nice, corny guy. And I don't mean that as a slight, right? I mean, we all know that the nice, corny guys treat you the best.
You know, it's so crazy. I went to school with Michael B. Jordan at a point in life, and we went to Chad Science together in Newark. And to be honest with you, we teased him all the damn time because his name was Michael Jordan. Let's start there. And he was no Michael Jordan. And then he also would come to school with Headshot. And back then, that was like in the hood. We lived in Newark.
Yeah.
Like that's the hood. You know what I mean? So we would make fun of him, like, what you gonna do with your little stupid headshots? Like, and now look at him.
Now look at him. He got that Black Panther money.
Well, yeah, I didn't exactly.
All right, so you guys heard it for yourself right there. The first chick was basically calling him corny, which is really interesting, man, because women will call men like Michael B. Jordan corny and lame, etc. Oh yeah, we know that's the type of guy who will treat us nice, will wife us up, but we don't want that, right? We want Pookie. We want to be smacked around and left single and with child. Both these women who are talking, I went on both of their Instagram profiles and I don't see a husband on any one of their Instagram pages, which should let you guys know something, man. Don't feel bad for these women. That's the first thing I want to say. It's so easy. After the 100th video I make, like, oh, Chisha, you're really still going hard on the Coffee Pod on these women. When are you gonna stop? Never. When are you gonna take your foot off their necks, bro? Never. Because men need to be aware. They know what's good for him. She literally said in this video, like, yeah, you know, he's probably the type of guy who's going to treat you good. He'll provide. And let me not, because guys, this is not about being a nice dude. Because I say don't be a nice guy. Don't seek to please a woman. Be honest with the woman. Where you want respect, demand respect. Be honest with what your expectations are. But this goes way beyond just being a nice guy. A lot of people conflate like the nice guy and kind, respectful person. You can be kind and respectful, but still not tolerate disrespect, bullshit, 3 or 4 behavior, modern womenism. I just made that one up myself. Kind of proud of that one. Someone write that down. But you can be those things without being the nice guy. What it is he's not as exciting. He wasn't in the streets. Oh, he doesn't talk black enough. All that. She said they went to a school that was in the hood and they made fun of him. That was Laurel, the lady he accused of, like, hey, you were the one that was calling me corny back in school. And she admits here that we used to make fun of Michael B. Jordan. He was not the cool guy. We made fun of him because he brought headshots. Headshots. So she's talking about, I'm assuming, like headshots of himself because he wanted to be a model or go into acting. And he took himself seriously. Just that alone lets me know how focused he was about his goals and what he wanted to do in life, right? Knowing that he took headshots to school. Both of these women made fun of him. I'm sure other chicks made fun of him too. Oh, my bad, guys. There's actually a second part to the audio here. I'm going to play for you guys real quick. But again, does it sound like she was endorsing that he is corny? Or does it sound like she might have actually called him corny back in the day? Let's check out this second part. Let's go.
I missed
I
could have been in the aquarium swimming with the fishes, but
with your Hermes stock or whatever.
Instead I'm swimming in Mexico by myself, child. But anyway.
Yes, you are. Right where you belong, by yourself in Mexico.
But
he gives me cookie cutter. And the only time I hung out with Michael B is like in LA, like at Shay's house. And he's always just very like, he's just cool. I think
he's too rich to have to be hood now. Like you just be, boy, if you don't take him millions and go to Hermes and get some.
He's too rich to have to be hood now. The caption from the Shade Room, which shared this audio clip, read, "Looks like L'Oreal was right. The host went viral after a clip of her red carpet interview with Michael B. Jordan started making its rounds online, but old podcast audio shows she was telling the truth." No, he was talking about school, right? He was talking about being called corny in school, not on the podcast. So guys, watch how the Shade Room, which is like a female-based, really media outlet, is trying to clear this chick's name, trying to paint her in a good light. Maybe she works for them or something. I don't know. But he was obviously talking about school. The caption goes on to read, in the clip that is now viral, Michael mistakenly thought that L'Oreal, an old classmate, referred to him as corny during a 2021 episode of her podcast. However, it was her co-star Dominique the Diva that made the comment while discussing Michael's past relationship with Lori Harvey. All right, so they're trying to clear her name right there, but I'm just not buying it, man. Because she also confessed that we used to make fun of this guy in school. Same difference, same thing. I don't think this clears anything. But what do you guys think? Comment down below. Let's check out a few of these comments and see what the people have to say. First comment here says, I thought he meant she called him corny when they were in school together. Exactly. 5K likes. Another person here says, but y'all get mad when corny ones become successful and choose another race. Ooh. You don't have to worry about not being street enough or not being hood enough if you date outside of your race. Hey, and this is coming from somebody who is engaged to a black woman. Next comment here says, "Child, send me a corny man then." This chick's like, okay, I want a corny man with the eye roll emoji. Next comment says, men that carry themselves with respect have to stop being labeled as corny. It's getting old. Yeah, if you carry yourself with respect and you live a stable life, because you're not trying to F up your credit or end in jail. If you drink coffee, you will be called corny. Another comment here from a gentleman says, she didn't say he wasn't either. She went along and added to the point. Very true. She kind of backed it up, right? Another chick here says, who cares? They call Russell Wilson corny too, and he treats Sierra like a queen. Maybe she has a point. Again, guys, this is why I said in the very beginning, is being corny isn't really taking care of your woman. To most of these women, just living a life of stability that's not full of drama will be considered corny, right? We're not going to make Russell Wilson the standard of who men should be, because men don't respect Russell Wilson for other reasons, right? It's just him being a simp. We're not going to add that in there with self-respect. Those are two different things. Another gentleman responded back to that chick and said, so treating a woman right is corny. Laugh out loud. Y'all women are so lost, it's sad. Russell Wilson is a simp. Next comment says, and women will argue all day. The nice guys don't finish last. Yet the nice guys always called corny. Michael B. Jordan should have got her number just to get some easy neck. In quotation marks, it says, and it would have been easy. Then block her. This is true. Why do I have the feeling that that's how Drake deals with these type of situations? It's like smash and dash. Next comment here says, nah, she's beneath him in response to that guy. MBJ is international. He shouldn't associate himself with hood rats. 16 likes right there. And the guy responded back and said, nah, a nut from her, then a complete ghosting is the ultimate get back. Laugh out loud. Guys, what do you think? Do you think it's even worth the headache at that point? I think it's easy to say this if you're not in this situation where you're in the spotlight, because most of these women, just imagine whoever Michael B. Jordan is seen out with, or they could show proof that he was DMing or texting. Notice every chick Michael B. and don't let it be a white girl, but every chick he gets with, boom, trending everywhere. And they look down on him for dating outside the race. He started dating Lori Harvey. Oh, look at him. He's just doing that to please us. Asked her to marry him. She said no. Yeah, she doesn't have to marry him. Plus, he doesn't like black women anyway. The guy can't win. The guy can't win, man. Next comment here says, exactly, if you're not rude and toxic, black women will call you corny. The facepalm emojis. Another comment here says, nice guys, in quotation marks, are just as bad as thugs. Ask any woman and they will tell you when they gave the nice guy a chance, he did them worse than any other. Real nice guys don't refer to themselves as that. They show it through their actions. So I actually agree with this comment. I don't think men should strive to be nice guys. Don't be nice, right? Don't be a nice guy, because at the end of the day, a lot of nice guys think just because they're nice, then they deserve special treatment. No, be real. Be honest with what you're looking for out here. You start being labeled an a-hole as soon as you start having expectations, qualifications for what you're looking for, and you're direct with women. When it gets to that point where they're like, hey, I want a relationship with you, and you look at a woman and say, hey, this is what I require or what I look for in a person who I would want that with. Depending on the type of expectations you have, and you're not trying to please that woman, put her on a pedestal, you're not worshiping her like God, doing the Russell Wilson thing, you stop being the nice guy at that point. So again, don't allow this is more than nice guy, is what I'm basically trying to say. It's way more than just being a nice guy. It's this idea that one of the comments there said of like men who have self-respect, men who are not hood enough, men who stay out of trouble, men who speak too proper, being labeled as boring, nice, and these women wanting excitement instead. I think they should get what they want, but as long as they don't really complain about it. And you got to stop feeling bad for these chicks when they pick toxic men. Next comment here says, and y'all wonder why they date white women when they become successful. This the reason why. Next comment from another person says, she did call him corny with exclamation mark. That's a backhanded compliment. Another person here added, people need to realize whenever someone makes fun of a person, that person will never forget how you made them feel. I don't care if it's high school, you'll never forget. Be careful how you treat people. Eventually the tables will turn. Sis gotta eat what comes with her actions. Next, she says, that's pretty much it, guys, but I'm curious to know, was this any better? Did this actually clear this chick's name? Comment down below. I'm curious. Listen, do not try to change yourself for these women for the worse, as in becoming someone that eventually in the long run will bring you down, right? Keep on maintaining a good, stable life, improving with time. And if women label that as corny, you staying out of trouble, you keeping focused, so be it. Trust me, you'll be doing a lot better in the future. The proof is right in front of us. Look at where he's at now. Keep pushing, keep improving yourself, no matter what other people think. Listen, as always, I appreciate you for checking out another episode of The Coffee Pot, man. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.